Just weeks ago, Elon Musk introduced, then withdrew Twitter Blue, the program that allows any user to buy a blue checkmark for their account. The day it happened, the Washington Emergency Management Division tweeted, "There is a reality now that someone could buy a blue checkmark and then they could suddenly say they are a government agency telling you to evacuate, for instance. So even a blue checkmark might not mean what it used to mean." Local government agencies across the country are concerned about the changes affecting their ability to effectively communicate with the public using Twitter.
I mean, it's easy to use, it's free, it's kind of simplistic in a sense, it's just short messaging. It provides something that allows municipalities to reach their citizens and other community stakeholders, as they say, where they're at.
Dr. Jeffrey Stone is a researcher who's investigated municipalities' use of social media, specifically Twitter.
There's always the risk involved with things like misinformation and fake accounts and, bots causing ripples in discussions and things like that. And that's an ongoing problem for not just governments, but corporations, individuals, and really it will continue to be an ongoing issue. But what I've gathered from the interviews I've done and from the surveys I've conducted is that municipalities feel it's worth the risk.
At least it's been worth the risk so far, and some government agencies maintain that it continues to be. They're educating users on how to spot a real account, providing tips like look for a link to a government website in the bio, check how old the account is, and see if there's an official tag under the handle. That tag will hang around with Twitter Blue, according to Twitter itself.
Yeah, there's no perfect platform. Certainly, I know there are municipalities out there using text messaging, especially for emergency alerts and things like that, making that available to citizens. But every platform has its advantages and disadvantages. Every technology has its pros and cons, and every technology, while it may have great things that can be accomplished with it, there are also very negative things that can be accomplished with it. And finding that balance and kind of figuring out how to use them in the most effective manner, that's going to take some time.
The San Diego City Attorney's Office is one agency that's decided to leave the platform, tweeting that Twitter is moving in a troubling direction. Elon Musk says Twitter Blue will tentatively relaunch on December 2nd with the following adjustments. Checks for government accounts will be colored gray, checks for individuals will be blue, and checks for companies will be gold.